right, good morning. I'm here with Charlie Hobbs in our Carlton at 60 series, and we're here to talk about the bridge on number 3. Charlie, just before we get into that, I just wanted to let you know I was with a member from another club that's close by, and he had mentioned to me that number 3 hole is the prettiest hole he's ever played in Ottawa, and I think that's a compliment to the work that the members have done with that, especially building that bridge. And you're here to talk about that today. So tell us about how that.
First of all, I agree with this fellow, and there's a great picture on our scorecard.
Yes.
Across the third green and down to the bridge. And that's a very attractive structure, I think. Very attractive. I think we're very fortunate to have it. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway. So how did it come about? Like how did that whole bridge project come through?
Well, to begin with, we had this low area, and eventually we had it cleared out a bit, so we had some ponds there, and you had to walk around it, or we needed a bridge. And we had a suggestion from one member that we take a highway culvert and we walk through this culvert. Now that was a bad idea and it didn't last long. But we decided to have a bridge, or build a bridge, and it was a great member participation, great member, because I think the budget was about $10,000 and we had to raise that money. And Vince McBride was a member then, and he drew up a picture of the bridge, and then on the bottom was a scale, $0 to $10,000. As we raised the money, we colored in the bridge, and it was down in the lobby. And so this sort of got people interested, and we raised the money, and there's a plaque just outside the clubhouse door with about 79 family names on people who have donated to the bridge, and that's, I think, a good record. Yes. To have there, to all these people who actually built this bridge. It was a member effort. It was a good job. Yeah. For the members.
So when did construction begin? Do you approximately remember how that all came about?
Well, Mike Darling was a member then, and Mike was a member of the Darling family, good golfers in Montreal and Ottawa. And he worked with Raymond Steele. And I guess the bridge was designed by them, and that steel structure was built by them. We paid for it. And then John Donnelly, who was a member then, and he had his own construction company, and he got a carpenter to build the wooden part of the bridge, okay. the deck and the railings, and so it was a member effort. And I remember that we built the bridge, and we had a raffle, and the prize was that the winner of this raffle, when you donated to the bridge, you get a chance you would be the one to open the bridge. Yeah. And of just cutting a ribbon. And this is a raffle ticket you couldn't sell on the street, because who would buy that? But Bill Collins won it, and Bill cut the ribbon to open the bridge. And
cool.
Yeah, it was a good job by the members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just, in addition to that, first of all, that bridge has been used in more wedding pictures than I can recall, because every time we have a wedding here, they always head over to it. But the other thing I wanted to mention, the bridge was redone by Jeff Cordes and his crew, who did a marvelous job of refurbishing the bridge not too long ago. And we want to thank them for their efforts, all volunteer efforts from the club.
One thing I should mention is that the formwork, the concrete forms,
yes, the concrete, yes,
on the both banks and in the middle. John Donnelly had his construction company at that point, and he actually built those. His company built
Jeez.
Those, which again, we're very fortunate. The members participating in, and now we.
But those forms haven't moved. I mean, they're
good point.
Good forms.
Because John said at that time, these are not going to move. And I talked to him a few days ago, and he said, no, they have not moved.
They have
So
not.
no, it was a job well done. No, it's
I don't know if he's still building construction, but boy, if you can get him to do your work,
John-
you know it's going to last a lifetime.
John has retired. Yeah. Anyway,
So, is there anything else you have on that bridge, or
no, I think that.
okay?
But I guess I stress again that it was really a member participation. They donated the money, and the members worked on the bridge, and with their expertise, and it was
Yeah.
a good job for the club, and it's a fine bridge.